Ladies and gentlemen, the Princess Droid, but first, a little housekeeping. I know a lot of people ask me about, there's lots of ads on YouTube on my channel. I understand that. I click through the ads too, but I make a little money off of here, so, kind of have to live with it, and it's wish I could do it another way. I do make it where it's skippable, so you can rush through it, but I do make some money because it does support my little plastic addiction very so slightly. But anyway, that is one. And the other thing is the Princess Droid herself. I get a lot of comments, where can I get a kit? And the answer is you can't unless you know the person that has it. This is a private file that the gentleman has, and it's not really made for, printing for free, if you will. But anyway, it is a private file, and that's pretty much where I leave it at that. But anyway, that's one question I get a lot. But anyway, the Princess, I basically been going around, again, boring stage, filling in all the spots around her boots. There was a couple holes, filling in around her buttocks, and just a little bit of gap filling here and there. And then I had a little glue stain on there on their arm, which I had to get that back off. I don't know why. I guess it dripped. Who knows? But anyway, I got that cleaned up, and I got to go in with, and I don't have it. Have to go get a Mr. Scriber up there, and I'm going to have to. She's got, if you can see her texture on her gown there, it's kind of a crosshatch. I got to go back in and blend that back in. That shouldn't take too long, but I filled all the gap between her hood there and everything. So a little more cleanup, a little more places where I missed around her boot, just to get it even and everything like that. But I think we will put her, hopefully get that accomplished and get her one more coat of primer, and then hopefully we can start painting is what I'm hoping we can do. But anyway, she's turned out pretty darn slick. R2, he's going to start painting probably in a day or two. We're going to, he's basically ready and cleaned up, and I can't get him any more cleaned up than he already is. So we'll get him, I'm going to get him a base coat. Basically I want to start with a flat white, and I don't do gloss, like rattle can or anything. It's, straight out of the airbrush, flat white, then I'll go back in and I'll gloss everything and make him look shiny, if that makes sense. The Eagle, I'm starting to build that, and I've never built this kit. I own one, but I never built one. So started on it, got the head module assembled. I gotta go back in and sand the gaps there. I'm basically down to putting the little thrusters in, and we'll be good to go on that. I don't know which one we're going to paint, and we'll find out later on. Either do a plain Jane Eagle, ones I kind of like, because the ones that are way behind in the back of the show, or we'll do like a specific. I'll see what he wants to do for the cargo. Either a rescue or nuclear or whatever it was. But anyway, we'll worry about that once we get that stage. But we're starting construction today, and then I want to get a little further along on the Eagle. We're gonna do another rebuild, and we're not gonna build Voyager. I think it's I'm gonna call it the Transcendence. I think that's what he called it. Got a different registry, different name, and we're gonna give this a break it apart. We're gonna put some basic lights, just light the windows and the sails, and we're good to go. As you know, Voyager don't have Aztec pattern, so we're gonna paint it and kind of put a little pizzazz on it, or my Aztecing. So anyway, we'll fix that up, but we'll worry about that once we get a little further ahead. So on to my Christmas gift. I just about got it, and I got to thank everyone for sending me links and pictures, everything for the Dick Tracy stickers and other things. Shortened the barrel, and it's basically a telescoping tube, if I can get it right there. Got that in there. I did have to whack it down. I had it a little bit too long. I had it about that longer. Put the scope on there. It's just styrene, which just again, just folded up and glued down. I want to whack that off and then make like a little triangle, for the sight. So it's actually pretty straight. So anyway, there's that, and then we'll get that painted. I took some epoxy sculpt, got that around the edge there. This is basically, I modded this after a real Thompson. I thought that would look a lot better than the one with the muzzle on it. And then for the battery cover, until I'm what's the cap God, I can't even think of the cap colors. But anyway, I went ahead and I made a template, cut that out of black styrene, added a little some wedges in there so it basically fits in like so, and we are good to go on that. I got to sand everything down, but I think that worked out pretty darn slick. There's actually, you can get I want to say a conversion piece, but you can get a actual piece that actually fits it, which that was tempting. I might do it later on, but I think mine looks pretty darn slick on the Tommy Burst. But anyway, there is that. I want to finish that up hopefully probably tomorrow, and then do the sight, and then got to do a little bit of cleaning on it, and then get that painted, and I think we are good to go for Christmas Day. But anyway, that's what I got going on today. I am playing around with the Mattel Tommy Burst for the Christmas gift. We are starting the new MPC Eagle, and the Princess Droid, she is being taken care of. So that's what I got going on today, so stay tuned for the next exciting episode.